What is up? Welcome to Driftin into Freedom. I hope that your year is starting off fabulous. And since it's a brand new year, some of you out there may be starting new plans or even starting some exciting new projects that you can't wait to run out and tell all your family and friends this brand new project that you're getting ready to start working on for the new year. You may be in the process of starting a new business or buying a new house or even moving to a brand new country. But before you go running out there to tell all your family and friends this ginormous project that is going to take you to the moon and beyond, slow down. I'm here to warn you, warning, not to. Because today I want to talk about why it's important not to tell your right hand what your left hand is about to do, if you know what I mean. Or in this case, not sharing your next move with other people. Anytime we have great news, we always want to run off and share it with all of our family and friends. It's just human nature for us to be all excited to want to share all of our new joys with the world, because we hope that our success will be celebrated with other people. But that's not always the case. A few months ago, I started a brand new business, a little small business. If you know me well enough, you will know I love the job, love the paycheck, but I just hate the idea of having a boss. And it could be because I come from a family of entrepreneurs. My parents have tried and started different businesses throughout my childhood. So I guess you can say that I have always kind of sort of been driven into following into the same direction that I saw them going into. You know, I saw the freedom with owning your own business, not having a boss. So it's just something that I grew up around. And to me, from the outside looking in, I mean, it looked great. So I've always been sort of that risk taker when it came down to starting a new business, because I've always seen being a business owner sort of as a way to control your own time, as well as one day escaping the rat race. So I started this new business a few months ago. Y'all, I was so excited. I took courses on how I could better my skills. I was like focused. I was like, this business is going to be like the business that finally helps me to, possibly, retire my mom, possibly put me in this position where I could make a lot of money. And a few weeks later, I ended up getting laid off. So at that point, everyone is like, okay, well, what are you going to do now? Well, what's your next move? It's like, okay, guys, I just got laid off. I'm a little bit overwhelmed, but okay. So at the time I was like, well, I have this business, so everything is going to be okay. It's going to help me, replace my income that I just lost, so on and so forth. And one day I was on the phone with someone, so excited to tell this person all about my business. I mean, I'm going into details about my plans for the future, how I was going to scale this business up to the next level, and who knows, maybe even sell it one day. So I'm going on and on throughout this conversation on the phone. And during the conversation with this person, all I kept hearing them say was, oh, that's a hard business to break into. Oh, that's a really difficult business to get clients in. Oh, it's so hard. So let's just say after I hung up with this person, I started to doubt myself. So after months of planning and preparation on trying to build this business, after a 45-minute call to this person, y'all, I started to doubt myself. Like, oh my goodness, is it really gonna fail? Is it really that hard? Oh my goodness, it just, failure started to like take over my brain cells. And just like that, my hopes and dreams for this particular business vanished. Because not only did I start doubting myself, I started to lose interest in the business altogether. Sometimes sharing too much information, especially in the early stages of your journey, can do more damage than good. Not everyone is going to support you on your journey. I repeat, Not everyone is going to support you on your journey. Sometimes you just gotta move in silence. So this way, if you fail in silence, and guess what? You don't have an audience waiting on standby to tell you, I told you so. You failed. I told you so. I told you not to start that new project. I told you not to buy that new house. I told you not to buy that new car. When you share your information a little too early, you're opening yourself up to a lot of negative feedback. Believe me, not everyone is going to support your vision. And remember, your vision is yours to keep, and you want to protect it by every means necessary. As human beings, people tend to project their own fears on you. Now, it may not even be the other person's intention to try to throw you off course. They just may be really concerned about you and in their mind believe that you're making the wrong choice. Like, for example, when I moved into my car, y'all, I didn't tell anybody for months what I was doing because I knew a lot of people were going to try to convince me not to do so in the first place, or either look at me like I'm crazy or something's wrong. But for me, moving into my car meant that I was going to be able to save on rent, being able to have money at the end of the week versus all of my money going towards all of my bills. But to the person looking on the outside, what are you doing, Tiffany? That sounds crazy. So to avoid all of that, I was like, I'm going to just move in my car first, and then I'll tell you when I get ready. And believe me, it was probably one of the best decisions that I made. And sometimes the best ideas happen when you move in silence. You may be starting your own new journey at this moment. And I know you're really excited and you want to tell the whole world, but slow down a bit. Like I said before, once you start opening up the can of worms, watch out. Because not only is there a lot of pressure there now that everybody knows your new plan and top secret clearance project, but now they're gonna want updates. So Tiffany, so what's going on with this project? When is it gonna be done? When is the due date? I want updates. Give me some updates, right? So now there's this expectation, there's this pressure to want to know like your every move. And again, this puts a lot of pressure on you. So now with all of this added stress and pressure, it's pushing you into a direction, to make you want to hurry up and rush your decision, because it's like, oh, well, I told such and such that I was going to be done on XYZ and now I got to be done. So you're rushing to try to get it done. And, it's not worth it. It's better to move in silence. So you have your peace. So you don't have an audience. So you don't need to give updates. It's that simple. Or at least maybe not at the time. But believe me, I learned my lesson. So now the biggest question is, how do you keep yourself from spilling that big old secret to all your family and friends? Simple. Keep your secrets private until you've already climbed that mountain of success. Because let me tell you, lesson learned. Y'all are going to need top secret clearance to get some secrets out of me, okay? Because I'm keeping my lips sealed until my project is complete moving forward, if you know what I mean. Remember, you got this. I'm rooting for you. 2025 is our year. Let's make it happen. So again, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel as we drift into freedom together. See you soon.